So like you. Shalom. Shalom, shalom. Go your praise on go vacation to YAHAWAH Shemel Shai by Shemakah QADASH. Barak de YAHAWAH, Barak de Shai. Call HALAHYAM La YAHAWAH Shemel Shai by Shemakah QADASH. The praise on go vacation to YAHAWAH Shemel Shai by Shemakah QADASH. And of course, in the March about the great Melson teach you well. And the main topic of the lesson is about the small hats. No, I'll say it like that, about the small hats. No, because it just go into a little thing that I know that I was looking into a little earlier today about the small hats. And about during the time, well, basically during the Renaissance, a little bit after, what they were doing, because you don't know, they got banned around not mistaken, 109 countries. These small hats, right? They got banned from 109 countries, and I'm about to go into why, And they're doing, and the same reason why they did then is the same reason how they control the world right now. It's through debt. It's through debt. No, they did it through debt then, and they're doing it through debt now because they, because they lend a lot of people money, a lot of rulers money. They're so fascinated on these banks because that's how they got all the people of the world. They're looking at the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, those small hats. These Oppenheimers, these top big families in the world. One way or another, they go back to the small hats, man. One way or another, they go back to the small hats of some fashion or some connection. But anyway, the term now looked up the middleman minority. Middleman minority. I just wanted to look this up. The term, the middleman minority, because I was looking into it, and apparently the reason why they got banned from all these countries is because they were playing as middlemen, i.e. giving people loans, and basically getting debt from people, and putting usury interest on people, to make money off their ass, man. Which is what they did. The term middleman minority describes an ethnic and religious group that occupies an intermediate position in a society's economic and social structure, often acting as intermediaries between producers and consumers. Historically, Jews have often been cited as a classic example of middleman minority, particularly in Europe and the United States. This role, while often provides economic benefits, can also lead to resentment and scapegoating, especially during times of economic hardship and political instability. But the main point there is these small hats, they always have a high position, man. Making money. Middleman minority theory and the small hat history. Historically, small hats in Europe were often excluded from land ownership in certain positions, leading them to dominate roles in trade, finance, and crafts. These, combined with religious and cultural differences, made them vulnerable to accusations of economic exploitation and conspiracy, but only they were doing that. Look at right now. Look at the leaders in Congress in the United States right now. They're bought off and paid for. A thing called lobbyists. They're small hat lobbyists. Straight up, they're small hat lobbyists, man. They work for the small hats, man. That's why none of them wants to ever go against the small hats. That's why now everyone's calling out Esau, well, small hat, Amalek, for their bullshit. And now they kind of have to, somewhat disagree. But before all that, they weren't saying a damn thing against the small hats, man. They weren't saying a damn thing, man. But now they're forced to, give a little blame to them, give a little pinch on their shoulder, or pinch on their cheek, for causing all this mayhem and straight up G's, Jen, you know what I'm saying, So this is what they've been doing, man. And this is what they're doing now, controlling the world through debt, And there ain't more proof than these dudes are the devil, man. I don't know what to tell you. The book of Numbers 24 and 20. And when he looked on Amalek, now these small hats, he took up a parable and said, Amalek was the first of the nations, but the latter end shall be that he shall perish forever. Now he goes to his word there for first. No? Because it doesn't mean first in terms of number. It means first in terms of rank, position, man. Numbers 24. No, he was first of the nation, man. And the word there for first is the word Rashayaf. Yeah, Rashayaf. First, beginning, chief, choice position. No? Time, order, first in place, time, order, or rank. No? So reading the NLT, then Balaam looked over toward the people of Amalek and delivered this message. Amalek was the greatest of the nations, but destiny is destruction, man. No, so it's the greatest of the nations. No? No, it's the top nation of the world right now. No, at their end, they're going to be destroyed, man. No? But yeah, no, their latter end is that they're going to be destroyed, man. Amalek, man, the so-called white man. No? No, well, the so-called small hat, man. Particularly them. No? And these are the ones who are complete control over the world. No, over the money system, man. They had that dominance, that power. No? People don't realize. Well, actually, no. People are starting to realize that now. Now, people are starting to wake up and see that these small hats are the devil. No? There's a law in it, in Deuteronomy. I think make it easier for myself here looking up like this. Oh. Oh. Misspelled name? Oh, yeah. Hold up. Right. There we go. Deuteronomy 25 and 17. Remember what Amalek did unto thee by the way when ye were come forth out of Egypt. How he met thee by the way and smote the hindermost of thee, even all that were feeble behind thee, when thou was faint and weary, and feared not YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM. You know? So here it is, the Lord delivered us from Egypt with a mighty deliverance. No, not ain't that long ago, like 2 chapters ago. No, the Lord just delivered the nation of Israel from the way. These Amalekites, they're the first niggas to come over there and try to fight against us, man. Like quite literally. They're the first niggas who hopped up to try to fight against Israel, man. No? Straight up, man. That's what he knows we're doing, man. No? Because they didn't want the nation of Israel to be in power, man. So they got their asses up and try to, fight against the nation of Israel. When they're just coming out of Egypt, man. You know? How he met thee by the way and smote the hindermost. Keep going. Therefore it shall be when YAHAWAH thy power hath given thee rest from all thy enemies round about in the land which YAHAWAH thy power giveth thee for an inheritance to possess it, that thou shalt blot out the remembrance of Amalek from under heaven, thou shalt not forget it. Now, did this happen? No. Amalek's still around. In fact, Amalek is right now ruling the world. And prophecy had to be fulfilled. Numbers 24 and 20, as I read. They had to be the greatest of all the nations of the world. The top nation. But only in the day they had to get destroyed, man. They have to be destroyed, man. So right now they're in their blessing. Because Esau was blessed with the fatness of the earth, and right now they got it. So now they had to be destroyed, man. But let's go to another one. Yeah. Let's go to Psalm 17. So hey, man, the Lord see what the hell this devil's doing, man. The Lord see the evil that the niggas caught into the whole earth. Like right now, I'm walking outside right now, and the air is fucking polluted. No, straight up, the air is fucking polluted, man. No, I'm breathing in fucking toxins and fucking gas, whatever. No, the air is fucking polluted, man. I can't even walk around while smelling this shit. The goddamn sky is red. Smoke's in the air, man. I don't even know where it's coming from, man. They're like there's wildfires, which he may have set up, man. So the devil, man. Like wildfires in Canada or some shit. No, goddamn poison in the goddamn air. You know? Yeah, this devil gotta get taken out, man. No, straight up, man. You gotta be taken out, man. You gotta be put down. No? Cast down. Like literally, man. You know? Can't even fucking breathe out here. No? Cutting out the trees. No. Putting chemtrails in the sky. No, polluting the water. No, it's just awful, man. This is Psalm 17, verse 13. Arise, O Yahawah, BAHASHAM, disappoint him. Cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. You know? So Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, the wicked, is the Lord's sword. He's been blessed with the sword. No? So right now, he's using it, man. And right now, real soon anyway, no, you gotta use it even more. You know? You gotta use it even more, man. Well, the devil ain't gotta have no mercy upon us. You know? But hey, it's all cool. Cause the Lord gotta get this devil, man. The Lord not gonna fuck around with him. And the Lord not gonna fuck around with this devil, man. The Lord gotta take this nigga out. Real bad, man. You know? From men which are thy hand, O Yahawah BAHASHAM, from men of the world, which have their portion in this life, they have their portion in this life. They're rich. Again, they have the fatness of the earth. You know? Again, when did the promises of Esau, I might as well get that. I'll get this real quick. In Genesis 27, because this is a blessing to Esau, the so-called white man. Let's get his blessing, okay? Because right now he's running the world in wickedness, man. Now the problem of the people, as Scripture says, when the righteous bear rule, the people rejoice. We're not in rule right now. So what? Well, guess what? We're in fucking shambles, you know? Straight up, man. Yeah, the NLT got it wrong. No? Again, this is a blessing. No, to Esau, Edom. No, because only the Lord is fair. No, the Lord gave every nation their blessing. You know? Including Esau, man. Now, let's see if I can get a different translation. I never read in a different translation, so I gotta try to find a good one. Because the NLT goes off. Say live away. No, it says his dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth. Now, it don't say he shall live in the fatness of the earth, or live away from the fatness of the earth. His blessing is the fatness of the earth. Wildty. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Lo, of the fatness of the earth and of thy dwelling, and of the dew of heaven from above. Keep going. And by thy what? And by thy sword doest thou live, and thy brother doest thou serve. And it shall come to pass when thou rulest, that thou shalt break the yoke from off of thy neck. Yeah, not giving me a good translation. Let's see the ESV. Now we'll look at the ESV in a little bit. Let's see that. See what it says over there. In the ESV. Yeah, all these translations go off, man. No, it says, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth. I get the word there for dwelling, okay? No. The word there for dwelling is the word Mawashab. Mawashab is the word Mawashab. It means seat, assembly, dwelling place. No, time of dwelling. Doesn't mean they're not going to dwell there. It means they're going to dwell there. No? So this is their blessing, man. So they got the dwelling of the fatness of the earth and the dew of heaven from above. And by that sword shall they live, and thou shalt serve thy brother. So see, they live by the sword. So who was the Lord's sword? Esau, the so-called white man on earth. Now he's the Lord's whooping stick. No? And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have dominion. No? That thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. No, and let's get to the word there for dominion real quick. And the word rawad. Yeah, rawad. To wander relentlessly, roam, to roam. Be relentless, rule, be lord of. Dominion, have dominion. No? To trap about. Ramble free or discolloded means to be ruled. No, when you get to rule, the power. No, to freedom. No, because when you're free, no, you're ruled. No, that's the thing too. When you're truly free, you rule. No, you're not bound by someone else. You know, and right now, hey, we're gaining that rulership by the power of YAHAWASHI over Esau, man. No, so in a sense, we are becoming spiritually free. You know, no, spiritually free from who? Esau, so-called white man. You know, that's who we're becoming free from. But anyway, main point there is that he's the Lord's sword. No, he's the Lord's whooping stick, man. No, he got the fatness of the earth. He got the riches and the wealth of the earth. And who's the top of Esau? As I read before, the so-called white man. Well, Amalek. You know, Amalek is the top of Esau, man. And you see it now. Shit, they got rulership over America, man. No, hey, Trump can't disobey Netanyahu, man. Sure, they may put on a little theater. No, put on a little political theater. No, say, I believe Netanyahu is going a little too far or whatever. Blah blah blah. No, or political theater and all that shit. But really, no. Now he's in cahoots. No, with little Benny, little Benny, man. You know. So Psalm 17:14 again. From men which are thy hand, O Yahweh, by Shemel from men the world, which had their portion in this life, and whose belly thou fillest with thy hid treasure. They are full of children, and lead their substance to their babes. No? So they're rich. No, they're doing good. They're stacked. No, they're living fine. They got the finest thing in life. They have the goods of this world, man. You know, these Edomites. No? Especially again the small hats, man. See, they got their own protected communities, man. No, they're living well off, man. Now, the nation Israel, the true nation Israel, right now, before the Lord come back, will be in poverty. No? They'll be in a low estate. Let's get Baruch. Let's get Baruch real quick. No, we'll be in captivity. Baruch chapter 4, let's start verse. Go down. Let's start verse 25, okay. My children, suffer patiently the wrath that has come upon you from Yahweh. For thy enemy hath persecuted thee, well surely thou shalt see his destruction, and shalt tread upon his neck. My delicate ones had gone rough ways, and were taken away as a flock caught of the enemy. So we're in captivity. No, quite literally, we're in captivity right now, man. Now, they would say, oh, we're in captivity. Well, we're in captivity. No, captivity is more than just having shackles on your neck, man. No, right now, you have economic shackles on your neck. You had to go to a job. You had to go to work. You had to go and pay bills. You're subject to payments. I read Baruch 3 and 8. Like, you're subject to payments, man. No? Now, that's a form of captivity, man. Economic slavery. No, being in debt. No, to who? The middlemen. No, really the top men. No, the elites. My duggan ones have gone rough ways and were taken away as a flock called the enemies. You give comfort, O my children, and cry unto YAHAWASHI, for you shall be remembered of him that brought these things upon you. For as it were, was your mind to go astray from YAHAWASHI, so being like return, seek him 10 times more. No? But main point there, that we're captured in the sight of the enemies. No? Now they get a prophecy real quick. Add on to that. Go to, there's a couple I want to go to, but let's go to Joel 3 real quick. Joel 3 and 1. For behold, in those days, in that time of what? No, the folly of Jehoshaphat, man. No, the end time prophecy. Oh, I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem. So all the people, all 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, man. No? I'll also gather all nations that will bring them down to the valley of Jehoshaphat, man. No? So all the nations are going to be gathered down to the valley of Jehoshaphat. No? No? Which is the Middle East, put it simply. And will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. So we're not going to be in the land. We're going to be scattered among the nations, and our land going to be parted, man. No? No, verse 6. Now this is talking about those Hamites. Joel 3 and 6. The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have he sold to the Grecians, which are talking about Esau, the so-called white man, because he called themselves the Greeks. No? That ye might remove them far from their border. No? No? So we got removed from our border, man. We got removed from our heritage, man. You know? No, all the way off over here to America, man. No, that was the so-called white man did. No, shipped us off over here to America, man. Far away from our land, man. And no, might I add, no was not talking about the goddamn Japhites, man. No, not talking about the goddamn Japhites, man. No, even though, yes, the word there is Japhet. No, Esau's living in the land of Japhet, you know? So henceforth, he's what? No, he called himself Japhet, so he's the Greeks, no? Even though he's not Japhet. Just like he called himself our people. These your people? No, he isn't. He is calling himself that, man. No, but anyway, skip down to let's go back. Let's go to a different one. Let's go to Ezekiel 35. Ezekiel 36, actually. Sorry, verse. Ezekiel 36 talk about the redemption of the nation of Israel. Ezekiel 36 and start verse 7. What the fuck? It's like it was a fucking, I don't know what the fuck that was. Flew across my goddamn mouth. It's like it, man. Whew. Bugs, man. I hate bugs. Anyway, Ezekiel 36 on start verse 2. Thus saith Yahweh power, because the enemy hath said against you, even the ancient high places are ours in possession. Therefore prophesy, therefore prophesy, say, thus saith Yahweh, because they have made you desolate and swallowed you up on every side. And right now, we've been swallowed up, man, on every side, man. We're not gonna have fucking nukes, nuclear bombs, missiles. In the complete dominance over the air and support by the goddamn top, most powerful military nation. The top powerful military nation on planet Earth. America. We're not gonna have that support, man. Obviously. And every goddamn news site, news media site, we're not gonna have their support, man. For obvious reasons, but we're continuing on. Because they have made you desolate and swallowed you up on every side, that you might be possession unto the residue of the heathen. And you take it up the lips. You are taken up in the lips of talkers and the infamy of the people, man. And right now, yes, we are infinite of the people, man. We're hating on every side. We're joked. We're mocked. Now, again, look at Fox News, man, about the fucking, those supposed mobsters and shit. Those little niggas who beat up the couple. You look at the comment section, man. You look at the comment section. There's a bunch of goddamn Edomites talking shit. No? No, you got a whole bunch of goddamn Edomites talking shit, man. No, against Jake. No? And only Jake did it to themselves, but only Esau the one gave them that curse culture in the first place. Now, Esau the one who promoted that, gave the script to these goddamn rappers and all that shit, these gangs, gave them weapons, gave them drugs, and promoted it on the air. And promoted it on the goddamn, social media sites and on the news, on TV. No, Esau the one who promoted that shit and fed it to the goddamn youth. You know? And started up that cycle of nigga culture, man. Now, Esau the one who promoted that shit. He's the one who started up that feminist bullshit, man. No? The main point is that, Jake, us, you tribes, we have been in captivity to the devil. We're in captivity to the devil. Our land has been spoiled, man, divided. No? And they mock it. They mock us because they took over our land. But right now, those people over there, they're expanding their land. No, according to biblical prophecy, I'll look at that too. The Lord's going to be the one who deliver us to our land. We're not going to be, we're not going to take over our land ourselves. Much rather, the Lord got to bring us to the land and allow us to get all the land, all 12 tribes. Here it has been 80 years. Well, not 80 years. 45. Wait, hold on. 40. No, from 1945. Well, 1948, to be specific. Let's just say 1945, whatever. 1945 to 2005 is around 60. Yeah, it's been around 80 years. Yeah, it's been around 80 years, man. Here it's been 80 years. Still don't know where the Northern Kingdom is. Still don't have the whole land. No, still fighting over the land. To this day, Scripture says there got to be no more war. The Lord got to set up a covenant of peace, according to Jeremiah 32. But I guess not. No? Still war going on. Still conflicts. And the Lord didn't bring you back to the land yet? Oh, the Lord supposedly did. They say it's a work in progress. Like the prophecy, you got to take a fucking 100 years to fulfill, man. No, man. The Lord set up the prophecy, and the Lord got to do the prophecy at one time, man. And the Lord not got to take 1,000 years just to fulfill one prophecy, man. No, man. No, but anyway, Deuteronomy 30 and verse 1. It shall come to pass when all these things come upon thee, the blessing and the curse, which I have set before thee, and thou shalt call them to mind among the nations, where Yahweh thy power hath driven thee. And shall return to Yahweh thy power, shall obey his voice according to all that I command thee this day, thou and thy children, all thy heart, and with all thy soul. A side note as well, those small hats, they don't keep the law, man. They don't even keep the land Sabbath, man. See, they don't even keep the Sabbath. They say the same thing these other groups say is Friday, Saturday, which is some BS. So they don't even keep the Sabbath day right. They'll keep the Sabbath day. They'll keep the land Sabbath. We don't talk about the year of Jubilee. We don't even talk about that. But they don't even, what else they don't keep? Oh, yeah, they got moles in the land as well. They got moles in the land. Tel Aviv, if you look at Tel Aviv, the Knesset is ruled by moles, and women as well, which is some madness, straight madness. Yeah, woman in power. Oral circumcision. These dudes, man, are defiled, man. Straight up. Now lineage go by the fucking mother. Man, if it's not evident, and these are not the people, man, I don't know what to tell you, man. Got the goddamn sewer tunnels in New York. Goddamn sewer tunnels in New York. With baby strollers in there. You already know what they're doing. Bam. Then Yahweh thy power will return thy captivity, and had compassion upon thee, and will return and gather thee from all nations, where Yahweh thy power had scattered thee. No? No? So Lord God turn away our captivity. We're not in no, those people over there are not in captivity. We are in captivity. Now, we don't have a seat of power, man. These dudes have seats in power, man. No, they have dominion. They have power. They have control. They have armed forces. They have military strength. How the fuck are they in captivity? They have sovereignty. You know? They got nukes. They got bombs, man. You know? How the fuck are they in captivity? Fuck out of here with that bullshit, man. No? There's another thing, man. No? Hey, man, it's quite evident, man, that we are the people, man. Those people are not the people. It can't be. No? And no, it's not the Palestinians either. No, majority of those Palestinians are not the people either. You know? Again, they will not be loved by the world. No? The world will hate them. No? And right now, we're the lowest people. We don't have a seat in goddamn NATO. No, or the EU. Jake don't have a seat in there, man. No, Jake don't have a power play or whatever. Now he's a goddamn garbage dump. And Mexico be ran by a goddamn Amalekite. No, Amalekite bitch. You know? Jamaica is off the table. No, the Dominican Republic's irrelevant. No? And South America in general is just irrelevant, man. I don't give a damn about that. Even Brazil, even though it's part of BRICS nations, it's still irrelevant, man. Now, this place in Brazil, places like Brazil or South America, not gonna get nuked. Shit, I barely think they have any nukes down there. No, but South America is basically good. No, you Jakes, man, you're irrelevant, man. I don't give a fuck about you, Jakes. No, man. That's basically the main point of the video. No one yet 5 calls your praise on go vacation to YAHAWASHI, QADASH, and Shalom.